You alright? This is some more Binding of Isaac. So after last night's really successful run, to be honest, we're gonna play today as Isaac, because I thought we could go a bit more with the vanilla. And obviously the second half of the game is available to him, because it wasn't in this version for all the characters. I mean, they do look like reskins, but they actually didn't have the later levels sort of programmed in for them, so we do get to see sort of the other 6 or 7 levels after the cathedral run yesterday, so we'll see how that goes. And also on this character we've unlocked the box, which is a good item, so if we find a good opportunity to use the box, then we'll do so. Not a lot to talk about. We could get a few pennies, I guess, but I don't think there's much point, because we're actually going to go for the piety reward this time, which means that we have to collect as little money as possible. It's one of them bug rooms again. They do happen quite a lot. Also on this run we have actually got amnesia, so we can't learn any skills on the first floor, so I'm not going to do sort of very much grinding at the beginning, because you know we can't level anything up, and it's not a major handicap sort of right at the beginning anyway. Bit later on, if we got amnesia, if we lost any skills, I mean like if we lost any sort of athleticism, jumping especially, sort of any of the more physical skills, like other than just sort of the bullets skill, we could be in for sort of a few problems, so hopefully we've got rid of it quite early on. We don't seem to be able to find a secret room though. I don't know, maybe this floor hasn't got one, because I know that they don't always have a secret room, and they can be hard to miss as well. I mean, they don't stand out too much. I mean, they've been designed to be what's going on? Don't know what happened then. They've been designed to be hard to find, so if we do find one, just let me know in chat if you see one, and I'll do my best to keep my eyes out. Also, we're going to have a look to see on this run for once if we can find the eyes for these guys, because you do fight quite a lot, and obviously once you find their eyes they don't attack you anymore because they can see you and that you're actually one of them. Obviously, well, with a body, but oh, there we go, it was in this room all along. We have actually got the magic card, the $3 bill, so that means that we haven't actually got any money still, because obviously they don't exist, so that's really good for the piety. And as you know, it functionally does nothing. That's just sort of like a little Easter egg to one of Ed McMillan's older games, so it's not a great first floor, to be honest, but you know, I'm still reeling a bit from yesterday with the Frankenstein baby. We didn't actually find any of the Frankenstein parts. I mean, it's been a good few runs now where we've not found any, because it's not often that you get it anyway, so hopefully in the future we shall find something a bit cooler. Also in this fight, blue famine actually makes your bullets turn into grapes, which is, I don't think there's any difference. I don't think it does anything in game terms. And we've actually found a jelly box as well, so that's because we've got the box trinket, so we will find more box related items throughout the run, and there are some good ones. Pandora's box is good, box of stuff is a good one, big box of crap is another good one. Obviously just the second level box of stuff, but it's nice to have things, isn't it? I always thought that big box of crap was meant to look like one of them storage boxes that you get from like IKEA, you know, the ones that you can stack with sort of the wheels underneath. Oh, I hate these crabs. With the wheels underneath, that's what I always thought they were meant to be. I don't think we should go into the belly of the worm, because I don't think we will survive. Oh, bit of Bomberman trouble here, that's not great. I always wonder how they got away with having Bomberman in the Binding of Isaac. Like, you wouldn't have thought they'd be able to do it, but there you go. We might as well go in now, because we are already hurt. Oh, tiny babies. Beautiful beans, look at these babies. We actually found pills. Well, we will find pills at least now. We've got the find pills bean. And we've hit puberty, so that's a good start. We're only on the second floor, we've already got stage 1 puberty, so we will, as always nearly, be fighting a slightly harder mum. Which means, as always, we can go a little bit further, and obviously being an Isaac run as well means we can go sort of quite a lot further. Because there are quite a few bosses that you never really see a lot of the time, so there's 27 bosses, and then the reskins on top of them as well, but they aren't really new, so hopefully we can get something good. What is going on with my tears? I think we've actually got a curse on this floor that keeps messing with my tears. But it doesn't say we've got one. I think it's one of the hidden ones that you can get. Oh, and Dad's key opens all the doors. So now we've used it, we don't have to worry, as every door that we need open should already be open. And we can just leave the key. So, in fact, I'm going to use the box on it. And we've got a hat. Oh no, it's a hidden hat, right. Because there are the two sorts of hats. The ones that you can wear and just the item hats. So I thought we'd have one that we could wear. They do look very similar, I know. It seems like an amateur mistake, but it isn't, because the model is sort of nearly exactly the same, so, you know. Obviously, the other hats are mainly just for aesthetics. This one, as you see, just gives us sort of a nice radiant glow to go with the hair, which looks pretty cool. Again, no functional effects, so we've basically only got... Well, we did get Dad's key, so we haven't locked every door, but apart from that, we've not really got anything so far, which is going to be of much use. But do not worry, we only have 1 penny, so we're doing pretty well on that front. As I say, we don't want to pick up any money, so right. Sometimes though, I'm sure that rooms spawn with too many enemies, because how are you meant to sort of like functionally kill this many enemies? Like, it does seem like a mistake sometimes that this happens. Thankfully, being an absolute pro, I can easily thwart the game's plans. I mean, we're only on hard mode here, we're not on very hard or insane, which I think, you know, is patently unfair, so I don't really play insane. Don't play ultra insane, that's just getting stupid. Oh, blue heart. Beautiful. Beautiful baby. Let's see. It's fistula. Don't think there's a lot to really say. It does take a lot of concentration this first stage, because you can only hit it in certain places, or it will spawn more enemies. Oh, right, okay. The explosion range is a little bit bigger on that than normal, so I wasn't really expecting that would hit me, to be honest. Oh ho! We're not doing fantastic. I'm not going to lie to anybody. This is stupid damage, but we can bring it back. Let's go. Only a few more to go. I do like those bonflies though, because they did actually appear in... They appear in every one of Ed McMillan's games actually. Like, he includes... Oh goodness. He does include them as an Easter egg in sort of every game. I mean, before he made Rebirth, I mean, he's made sort of dozens of games before, mainly Flash, but they're all in there, you can find them all. I'm sure if you took a picture of him and sent them to me, he would congratulate you, as he seems sort of person, really. So, happy hunting, I guess. So if you need to know where they are in this game, then you've only got to go to the second floor and they'll be there for you. We did die last time to some blood on the floor, so we're going to try and avoid making a stupid mistake like walking on that again, because that'd be pretty embarrassing, to be honest. And we've got quite a lot of health as well. We have got 2 hearts, which, as I say, you can only sort of get 6 or 7 at most, so to have 2 at this stage is really good, to be honest. This little geezer, whoa, that's what I was afraid of happening, but you know, unfortunately we are now here. The future is now. Let's see if we can find a secret room. Wow, goodness. Right. Okie doke. So actually, we're not doing great, because we have only got half a heart. And our bullets still seem to be messing up quite a lot. I mean, it's really disrupted the run, to be honest. And it's a shame that you'd get sort of that curse on every floor so far. I mean, there doesn't seem to have been a point where that hasn't happened. Give me the blue heart. Beautiful, beautiful, okay. We can still pull this back. If only we could find the secret room. I mean, they're really hard to see. I mean, I know why they're hidden because they can contain sort of quite a few really good items. I mean, I understand, but, you know, tone it down. I think that in the Flash remake they are actually easier to see. I don't know if my resolution's sort of too dark for it, or if they're actually just really difficult to find, to be honest. So, it's a crushed penny. I don't think we really want that, because we do want to be poor for later on, but it is too late now. We could just avoid picking the money up, to be fair, but in doing that you can anger greed, and you will have to fight greed a bit later on if you leave too much money on the floor. So it's a bit of a thing, really. Oh, this is a brilliant item. So now we can actually fart, sort of, when we're touched. That's really good for enemies that rely on smell, because it does throw them off sort of quite a bit. And I think we will go for this chest. I mean, we have got one key, so it's a great trade. We've got a bit of carpet, and it's the death carpet. So we'll wait and see if we can kill someone. Because actually, if you use the death carpet on Death himself, he does actually team up with you, and you get him as a follower. So I imagine it was sort of meant to be like card captors, where they catch them back in the card again, but like it only works with Death. I mean, you can't get any other boss to be trapped within it. And it's not a card, obviously, it's a little bit a carpet. Or a rug, maybe. It's what I think that's probably, rather than carpet, it's meant to be a rug. Because I mean, there's quite a precedent for magic rugs and sort of weaved stuff like magic clothes. I mean, like even like the carpet in Aladdin, the magic carpet, you know, that's like one of the most famous magic carpets, I imagine. As I'm furiously searching on Wikipedia for magic carpets, categories magic carpets. But then I'm only going to get flying carpets, I think, is what I meant. Right, so just another 3/4 of an hour, and we should have finished this boss. Beautiful. Another bean. The range down bean, that's good, because now the shots won't actually travel too far, so they won't get out of our control. And we've actually got a bottle of pills, so I don't think we're going to take that. I think we're going to keep the box. I wonder how you pronounce that, D6. I imagine it's meant to be like when you have an 8 in something, like hate or mate, but I don't know how, like D6 is, I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. To be honest, I may well have a look later on to see how that is pronounced. If anyone does know, before I search, feel free to let me know in the comments. And I will do my best next time. I've always really liked this boss because it does have, you know, it's got a great range of attacks. You know, it's interesting, the design's good, I think the room layout is perfect. You know, it's got a lot of health, which might seem like a bad thing, but actually it just means that I get to fight it for a lot longer. I mean, as you can see, it's a danger, it's a difficult fight, you know, it's a difficult boss. And it varies quite a lot, even as he starts getting to sort of lower health, he will vary the attack patterns quite a lot. So, there we go. One of the more interesting ones. If only there was a more difficult sort of Gurdy fight, other than like Mama Gurdy, but I don't think that's really what we're looking for, to be honest. Because it's not quite the same, it's not got the same essence as this fight, you know, the ingenuity. I mean, this really seems like a quick time event fight, you know, there's a lot going on, it's really interactive. You can really see how much I'm having to move sort of a couple of millimeters each way to fight it. Oh! Tiny tomato. Okay, beautiful. Oh, and we've got some shoes. Fantastic. That means now that we can walk over some hazards. Mum's fingers won't slow us down. We can actually walk over normal carpet without picking up any fluff or lint, unless you want to collect those, but I don't think we're going for that on this run, so not a bad pickup all in all. Obviously as well, if we stand in very shallow water that would normally hurt us, we won't actually get any water on us. Which is especially good normally when you become a devil, you know, to avoid pools of holy water, because that can become like really quite a problem a bit later on, especially if you're going for like a heaven run as a devil. I don't think we're going to become a devil in this one. And a devil in heals is clearly the aesthetic that we want to go for as well, so I think I should have been hit by that bullet, to be honest. Okie doke, okie doke. Come on, hurry up. Those guys are literally on an invisible timer. Secret room. You really do get sort of a good eye for them when you've been playing for as long as I have. You can really tell where they are sort of straight away. There's no messing. I mean, for like, I don't know, the first 20 hours maybe, I'd miss a lot of them because they're easy to miss, you know. They're difficult to see. I mean, they're meant to be difficult, I get it. But it's good once you get sort of that base level of skill down where you can actually just see them straight off and you're like, bam, hidden room. Another bit of carpet. Another death carpet, beautiful. I keep calling them carpets when they're rugs, sorry. I think that's just a habit I've got in. I don't think it is going to change. So, I think we've fought a couple of these guys now. We've fought Envy before, I think it was. This is Sloth. Did we fight another one? Or was that the last run? Because we're getting very close to fighting Piety anyway. We should be good. Hopefully we won't get greed because we've left too much money on the floor, but I don't think it's really a legitimate danger, to be honest. Oh, goodness me. I think we should probably try and use this. I also dropped a bomb. We should also use this. The Justice Rug. The Rug of Justice. What rug? I was going to say what rug would Superman have, but I don't think I really equate Superman to Justice. I mean, I know he's in the Justice League. Oh, it's Tekis. This is a really good item because we can now actually integrate with circuits. If we find the battery, we can power it up. We can hack as well. Sort of any robotic enemies, which there aren't too many, but obviously like traps and stuff, there are quite a few of those, so that's really good. Robotic crabs. As you can see, them robotic crabs don't stand a chance. Like, they can't even spawn the second phase because we've got Tekis. So, do we want any beans? I think we should. We should go for these two. Blue bean. Oh, there we go. We've lost some skills, so I wonder what we've lost. But we've got the range back up. Bit dangerous because, you know, when your shots fire too far, they can get a bit out of control. So we'll try and rein them in and get a few more range down pills as we go. Some more hearts, some more keys. It's all coming up Isaac at the moment. It is Isaac's time to shine. I think whenever I look at these enemies, I always see the face upside down, so that the X is the eyes, maybe? The mouth rather than the eyes, or the other way around. Whichever way around they're not meant to be. Is there a canon way to look at them? I'm sure the Wikipedia would tell me, actually, that there is, so. Another bean. It's all coming up beans. Fantastic. We've actually got a pair of batteries for whatever good might come out of that. The Lord himself only knows, and obviously we'll be fighting the Lord himself a little bit later. Well, we'll fight Jesus probably. I don't know if we'll actually fight the Lord himself because that's obviously not something that happens quite a lot. I've also found the Husk one of the more difficult bosses. Not really sure why, but it is quite a challenging fight. I mean, it's a very tanky boss, you know. There's a lot going on. It's a legitimate threat. We are going to go and pick up this though, stem cells, and we actually get to go to an evil room. Now, do we want crying baby? Crying heart baby? Because we've actually already got a baby growing out of us, so we can get the spirit of the baby back. But in doing so means that we have to fight it, so I don't think that's a good choice right now. Maybe when we return we can pick the baby spirit up a bit later. I'm not 100% yet, we'll see how it goes. Right, so that laser's really good. I wonder why that's happening, because we've had cursed tears throughout the whole run, so I wonder if it's that, like, because it can happen, you can get cursed lasers, like anything, I mean, you know, you got bullets, all sorts. Hello. I don't think that is worthy of consideration. Now, if ever there was an enemy which you can just shout out, you can scream about them, you can write a story about them, you want to tell the world, it's those jumping guys. Those are the ones that I would write a sonnet for. I would also do a lot more than that for them. I'd be stood outside the window at sort of 11 o'clock. I'd be blasting tunes. I'd write a poem about them. I actually may write a poem about them, and I'll put it in the comments if I do. I don't think we want that. We can't open stone chests at the minute anyway because we haven't got stone touch, so it's a bit pointless really to even try and open that one, to be honest. Like, stone touch is really good actually when you think about it, but you don't get it very often. I mean, being able to petrify enemies is actually really, really useful, but you've also got to collide with them to do it. Stone touch as well reminds you of the Gorons out of Zelda, because they eat rocks, I think. The secret room. We've actually got the Game Boy. I think we'll use the box on it and put it away and get something else out. We've got a deck of cards, and it made a rug. Oh, maybe it's because we picked one up earlier. Because I know that the bottle of pills replaces sort of all the rugs with pills, so who knows? Let's use it. Let's see what happens. I don't think. There we go. Extremely high level play, that is. Let's have a look in the shop. So you see, I told you, you carry the box with you, you get other box items. Here's Pandora's box. And we got 4 blue hearts out of it. Beautiful. Literally, what a time to be alive. So now we've got over the 6 heart cap, and we've actually got 2 rows of hearts. That's pretty good, to be honest. Oh ho ho! You cheeky monkeys. You cheeky things. There we go, okay. That's what you get for literally taking the mick. Not a lot to say about these, apart from the fact that I actually really dislike those medium sliding poos, because who could love them? We will come and pick that up after the boss, because it'll kill us now, obviously, otherwise. And for those of you wishing death upon me, shame on you. I was going to say, why are you watching this? But you could be watching it to wish death on me, so it makes sense from sort of one approach at least. Like with these guys, right? Where's the eye and what's the mouth? I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm looking at. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. I don't think there's much point in doing that. It's the crab room! Mega crab. We've got big crabs, we've got little crabs, we've got smaller crabs than that. We've got the crab louse. Right, okay, we get it. There's a lot of crabs in the room. Okay, okay. Because one thing I really value in a game is backtracking. Really enjoy it. I think it's good. I think it adds a lot to a game when you get to run through the same place, you know. We did only run through once, you know, I'm making a big deal out of this, to be fair. Right, come on, out of the way. I think we've also got broccoli there. Oh no, it's Bob's brain, okay. Ooh, what is that? I'm not touching that thing. Let's go and fight. Mega fatty. Whoa! Whoa! Oh god, seeing little skulls over them, that means they're cursed and you can't touch them at that point because they will actually take out of more skills. We've already had amnesia once, we really don't want it to happen, to be honest with you, so we're going to have to try and avoid touching them. It's weird to find 2 cursed fatties sort of in one fight. I mean, that's really unlucky, to be honest with you. Thankfully, they're not a very sort of like tactile boss, so we're not really in much danger of them just touching. Some bosses, you know, that sort of collide with you, you can really ruin a run by stealing skills off you. It's difficult. We have also got Mum's lipstick. If we get 3 of Mum's items, we've got Mum's shoes, Mum's lipstick, we actually turn into Mum, sort of like the Guppy transformation, so we're pretty close at this stage. We'll also take you. I mean, Mum's lipstick is actually sort of... No. Mum's lipstick is actually one of the top tier items, you know, it's a really good item, so... Run a winner to kill Jesus, and probably go further than that even, to be honest with you. Overall, we were awarded a heart at the end of that floor, because we got an A rank or above. I don't think it was S rank, we did get hurt, so... I always like the idea of being ranked and getting a reward at the end, because you really get to see sort of how well you've done. It's a shame you can't see the rank, but it's good to know you've performed well. Into the mouth of the lamprey. That is probably karma coming back on us for doing a bad deed. I don't know what the bad deed will have been. There's another troll bomb, so we've clearly done something. Or this is just the beginning and we're going to get reward. Well, we did skip Mum's lipstick, so that was probably the reward, to be honest with you. No. I see no benefit in approaching that. Brilliantly designed room, fantastic opportunities. There's parking around the back. Okey-doke. Not a lot to say. Or not a lot dropping. So this is the item room really now, the secret room. Do we need to get something good from? If we get a good present in this one, we could actually turn into Mum. We can get the Mum transformation. I mean, that's a possibility. Oh, there we go. We got Stone Touch for a minute. That was weird. Whoa! Oh, I thought Mum's heals protect you from these spikes, but it's only the earlier on ones then that I think you are protected from, which is a shame, to be honest with you. You don't see many spikes on these levels, so it's not something I've really had the chance to experiment, despite us being on sort of, I don't know, video 388. Can you believe there's been 387 previous runs of this? Have you enjoyed them all? Tell me about them in the comments, or you can send me a postcard or a self-addressed envelope and I'll give you a personal response. Make sure it's got a stamp on it though, because you know, even second class it's more than I'm willing to pay to tell you about my experience, to be honest. So, I mean, I value your time and your input, but I'm not paying you for like a stamp or anything, you know. Would you just pay me for a stamp? You might. I mean, some of you very kindly donate, so you're clearly better people than me actually. Like when I think about it, it's a good job that I'm the one making money off you then, I guess, rather than the other way around. Because otherwise, none of us would get what we want. And saying that, I don't think it's really going to put any of you off, so I'm not going to worry about it. There we go, you see, we have got another part of the dead baby. We could have taken the spirit before then, actually, and we'd have got the spirit, the soul, and the body, and actually fought Baby Prime, complete baby. But, you know, how were we to know? How were we to know that that would have dropped at this point? Literally no way at all we could have known. Okay. Hello, hands. I can't believe that you got away with calling them wall masters. You know, like Zelda, and just got away with calling them the same thing, and like no one even seemed to bother. I mean, it's not a worry, you know, it's not upsetting, but like, Could you not have come up with a different name than War Masters? You know, it's kind of already a thing. Clearly not. Right. So Mum has only grown up once because we have actually only got one puberty bean, so she's not too difficult. As you can see, she's stomping a lot less than she did last time. Because, well, we leveled up 3 times last time, so that's quite a lot really for sorry, I was trying to burp then and realised I couldn't get it out. That's quite a lot for fighting Mum, to be honest with you, so this shall hopefully be a relatively straightforward fight. I'm hoping that broccoli will do some damage, but I just did then as I was talking. I was about to say, but it won't, but we literally did it. Not much to say. The concentration is real. Oh, beautiful! There we go. So we're going to take the picture, the Polaroid, again, because it chooses our fate, and we're actually going to go and pick up the Dead Sea Scrolls, which is a really good item. I mean, it's got 2 charge. It's an unuse item, so you get to do it every 2 rooms. It's just really good. It's really good. I mean, all Angel Room items are good. I mean, there's not one, I don't think. I mean, in terms of tier listing, if we're going to tier the items, every one of them's topped. It may be one that's not top, but even then, it's, you know, it's high enough up. We really need to be careful these don't spawn enemies, because it's not long before they actually start. So, okie doke. I think the more that there are in the room, though, the longer they take to spawn, because otherwise, some room layouts is really gonna end it. I mean, that one, you know, if they all spawn the same. There we go. I've turned into the devil. That is the power that we're dealing with right now. Diglet room. That was entirely intentional, and was probably the best move that I could have done in an otherwise very difficult room, to be honest with you. Let's use that again. There we go, you see. That's happened, and that's an extremely powerful effect. You know, and this can be yours every 2 rooms. So, we did drop the box, we can't get any more box items, you know. I mean, the odds of us getting box on wheels at this stage was very low anyway, so it's not really a problem, but I'd have liked to have kept it. You just can't really pass up the Dead Sea rolls, or, you know. There we go, you see, top level play again. This is just what you've come to expect though when you've been playing as long as I have, is that you know sort of tactically what to do when. There we go. See, you just get things like that happening again. We've turned into that thing. And here is Cain's Eye. Shame we're not playing as Cain, because that's when you fight Abel, if you pick up Cain's Eye. Which we could have done with on the last run actually, but alas 'twas not to be. Beautiful, here we go. You see, that happens, things like that. Extremely high level play. We're actually going to go and charge it, I think, too, so we can have it to fight the boss with. Whoa, calm down there. Slow down there, young squire. Brilliant, okay. And we've actually got 5 hearts out of 6 as well, so we're very nearly at max health. It's Skolux. Let's go. I don't think we want to go in that. We could very easily go in that, but I think it would be foolish to go into it. We've taken a bit of unavoidable damage, just part of the course really sometimes. You just can't avoid damage on a lot of bosses really. I mean, you have to get damaged at some point, because that's the nature of the game, that's the nature of what we're playing, is that it is impossible to do it without getting hit. I mean, I don't even think there's like an achievement, because you know some games where you'd have an achievement for doing something extremely difficult. I don't even think there's like an achievement in this game for doing it without getting hit. There's no reward, it doesn't do anything, there's no unlockable, because like no one's expected to. I mean, you could cheat and do it, but then why would there be an unlockable way you've got to cheat? Well, I suppose in some sort of meta level of gaming there would be, Otherwise, though, I don't think they would put an unlockable in that you've got to cheat for. At least explicitly cheat, like not cheat within the game. It's not a cheat the game has put it in. I mean, like using an engine, I guess. I don't know. However people do it. I'm really morally opposed to cheating. I think that a game should be played as a whole piece, and that it's you know, they've created the game for you to play, and so you should play exactly as they want it to be played. And that's just it. I mean, I don't think there should be any argument there. I mean, you're playing their game. I mean, get off the game. Turn the console off. Put the controller down. If you're not willing to do it the way... I mean, something I feel really strongly about, you know, if you're not willing to play it the way that they want it, they've made the game. They've made it for you. They've sacrificed a piece of their soul so that you can slave, you know, on hard mode. And I don't see what the problem is there. But, you know, that's just me. Here we go. Here's my favourite boss. And there's actually two of them. And I don't think that you can really ask for much more than that in life. Two of your favourite boss. Maybe three of your favourite boss would be good. Any more than that, and you're getting a bit ridiculous now because the rooms would be too small for me to enjoy on any significant level. More of these. I wonder if you could split every one of these into the smallest parts all at once. Well, yeah, maybe it's feasible, I guess, I don't know. Time and effort? A better player than I could probably do it. I'm pretty good, but, you know. 16 hours of fighting Envy. 24-hour no sleep Envy live stream. Jesus shit, there we go. Fantastic. We got a troll bomb. We got one troll bomb after fighting for 17 hours. Where's the boss room? I've had enough of this floor. Wow. Wowie. See? Sometimes they detonate when you're too close to them. That just happens. As I say, I mean, the game is made to be unfair. I mean, you were meant to get hurt there. Whenever you die was the time you were meant to die. That's what Binding of Isaac is about. It's about acceptance. I mean, if you know your Christian law, you know, if you've read up on your Christian canon, the latest sort of errata updates, you will know that the whole point of the sort of, I don't know, the parable, I guess, story of the Binding of Isaac was give in and be murdered, and then you'll be rewarded, maybe, if God decides later on when the story is revised by other Christians that you should be saved, you'll then be saved and not murdered. And I think that's a really important sort of moral, in that you might die now, but in the future everyone will think you survived. You know, that's quite important, is that it doesn't matter if you die now, it doesn't matter if you're murdered now, because later on everyone will think that you didn't, and then it won't matter. You know? And that's just the power. That's the power. Let's use that. There we go. Fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. Where is it gone? There we go. Well, that was just the way it was meant to go. Thanks for watching, and I will probably see you next time.